Alright squad, welcome back to the channel. Today we are doing an updated Modern Warfare 2 search and destroy classes and settings video. In this video, I'm going to go through all of my Modern Warfare 2 search and destroy classes, show you guys the sweaty classes that I can run in comp, and also the classes that I just find really fun that I think you should try, along with my controller and PC settings, including my graphic settings for everybody that is curious to what I run. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Do me a favor, leave a like if you do. If you are new to the channel as well, subscribe and join the squad. And also, if you have any questions about classes or settings or anything, feel free to leave a comment. I will do my best to answer as many as I possibly can. Now, I originally wasn't going to make this video until Season 5, but I've been getting a lot of comments asking for an updated class setup video, and with the recent update, like I mentioned, there's been a lot of changes to my classes due to the way they've changed some of the attachments and changed some of the weapon buffs and nerfs. So I figured I'd go ahead and make a video now, and then I'd also go ahead and make another one once Season 5 comes out. So this update is for Season 4 Reloaded, and then we'll do one when Season 5 comes out for people watching this video in the future, just to give you the timeline. Starting things off with the perk setups and whatnot for my classes. So we've got an Overkill class. When I do run Overkill, my perk package is going to be Double Time, Overkill, Fast Hands, and Ghost. I normally run perk 3 as restock, but we swap it out for Fast Hands because we are running Overkill, so we can swap between weapons quick. Now, as far as my field upgrade, lethal and tactical, my field upgrade is always Dead Silence. That is the only correct answer. As a search and destroy player, you should always be running Dead Silence. If you like other field upgrades, do the double field upgrade thing and run another one with it, but always be running Dead Silence. Now, lethal frag grenade. I always run a frag grenade. If I run to riot shields, I'll swap to a Semtex or a Thermite, but you've seen my rush route videos. You know I love my spawn nades because I am very good at them. So if you haven't seen my rush route videos, I will link those in the description. Those rush routes also showcase my spawn nades as well. For those of you that like frag grenades as well, those are my absolute favorite lethal to run. Tactical. Now, in the past, I've been a stun smoke guy, big on the stuns in this game. But as of recent, I've kind of gone back to the MWII roots, and I've been running stim shot a lot because I've found myself getting thrown into situations where people are just clustered together and I need to be able to heal fast. I feel like with Season 4, people have started camping in this game more, which for Modern Warfare 2 just seems very normal to me, I guess. But stim shot's becoming very useful lately, along with the smoke. Have not been running stuns very often. When it comes to my rush clashes, the perk selection is going to be Double Time, Bomb Squad, Resupply, and Ghost. I'd run Bomb Squad, obviously, to dog frag grenades, despite it hardly ever working. It's practically a coin flip whether or not Bomb Squad works. But when it does work, I do want to have it, so it is still worth running, despite it not being very good. Infinity Ward, if you're watching this video, please fix it. Please. It's so glitched. Like, fix it, please. Now, my third perk is going to be Restock. I get asked a lot, why do I pick Restock over Fast Hands or Focus or some of these other perks people like to run? Well, I like my spawn nades and I like my equipment. I like utilizing it throughout the round, and having Resupply to constantly give me more equipment and a double nade is just really helpful for someone that likes to throw spawn nades a lot. So, Restock. Ultimate perk, we run Ghost. We run Ghost over Survivor because we're not a bitch. And we also run it over Quick Fix simply because I play solo a lot and people use a lot of UAVs against me when I play solo because my team typically throws the bag. Now, if I'm not playing solo, Quick Fix over Ghost, 100%. But typically I'm playing solo, so we're running Ghost. And once again, if you run High Alert, you're a bitch. Don't use it. Learn how to check your back. All right, cool. Moving on to the classes, starting things off with the Intervention, probably my favorite sniper in this game since they added it. I actually love using this weapon. Now, as far as class setup goes, we got the FJX Blast Bull, FJX Kilo Tac Stock, we got the MCPR Scope with the 7 MW Laser, and then we've got the TAC Command 19-inch barrel. Here's the tuning for the barrel, tuning for the laser, the scope, the stock. One of my classes that has changed a lot since the last class video is my MP5. This weapon has kind of become all over the place with them adding the ISO, and I've kind of wanted to switch it up and try to make it a bit more aggressive, a bit more recoil control, just try to switch it up a little bit because I used to run a silencer on it, which can add range, but that slowed my ADS speed, and with the ISO adding in, I really want a little bit of extra ADS speed on my MP5, so we switched that out for a muzzle. Another thing you'll notice I've changed on my class setups is the laser. Now, if you follow my class setup videos, there has been a big controversy on whether or not the laser is useful, particularly the 7 MW laser, because it is visible to enemies. And this is the laser that I have ran on almost every single class since this game has came out, and I love this laser. The problem is they've nerfed this laser to the point where it's very noticeable, especially on the immense amount of night maps that they keep adding to this game. Like, I don't know what the deal is with the night maps, but like daytime, what's wrong with daytime? Anyways, we have swapped out this laser because it's gotten to the point where it's just a little too visible on most of the maps. So unfortunately, we're going to lose that aiming stability and that sprint to fire speed. And we're going to move on to the quick fire laser, which has 0 cons, but gives us extra ADS time, which is still at the end of the day, the most important thing we get out of this laser. For the rest of the class, we've got the M sub 12-inch barrel, we've got the compensator muzzle, we got the shark fin underbarrel, and then we got the 40 round mag. As far as tuning goes, here's for the laser, tuning for the barrel, tuning for the muzzle, and tuning for the underbarrel. Next up, we have arguably the new king of the SMGs. Personally, I still think the Vaznev shits on it, but the ISO is very good. It is not like its MW19 counterpart that's horrible. This gun is actually nasty, and I actually really enjoy using it. This is the class setup that I used on my video on it, and this is the class setup I'm still rocking on it now. We've got the 45 round drum. We've got the F-Tac Tiger grip. We've got the quick fire laser, which we have swapped out from the 7MW. We've got the Cronin Mini Pro, and then we've got the sheer rear grip. Now for tuning, we got the grip right here, the sight, the quick fire laser, and the underbarrel. Next up, we have the MP7 class setup right here. We've got the Lockman Dart barrel. We've got the Commando foregrip, the 50 round mag, the Soldier grip, and the RXT stock. Now, the only thing that's changed about this class from my previous video, I believe this weapon was included in, was the 50 round mag instead of the 30. I used to run 30 round mag. I've switched it out for the 50. Reason being is kind of my main reason I brought up earlier is people are just playing a lot more clustered lately. And in doing so, I haven't had time to reload. So I've been running a lot of bigger mags lately, and 50 round mag is because of that. 45 round mag on the ISO, another example, just because people just kind of, you know, hanging out in a party in corners in the spawn, which is great feeds if you don't need to reload. So 50 round mag it is. Now, as far as tuning goes, you got the underbarrel right here, the barrel, tuning for the stock, and tuning for the rear grip. Moving on to the king of the assault rifles, we have the M4. We've got the high tower 20-inch barrel, the Commando foregrip, the Schlager laser. We've got the Tempest P80 stock and the X10 grip. Tuning for the grip, tuning for the underbarrel, tuning for the barrel itself, the laser, and then finally the stock. This gun that refuses to suck. The Vaznev, I really wish this weapon wasn't in the game at this point because it's gotten very annoying to deal with, but not as annoying as the TAC. We'll get to that gun later, but Vaznev, still the best SMG in the game, still unbelievably good. The ISO helps out with the SMG department a little bit because the ISO is pretty good, but the Vaznev is still the GOAT of the SMGs. Now, class setup goes, we've got the OT res, I don't know how to say that stock. We've got the True Tac grip, shark fin underbarrel, the CAS 1 barrel, and then we've got the spiral muzzle. Tuning for the muzzle right here, tuning for the underbarrel, tuning for the barrel, and tuning for the stock. I never thought I'd see the day, but I included not one but 2 shotguns in this video. The first one being the Bryson 800. Shotguns have been getting buffed lately. Believe it or not, this one actually got nerfed, but it was not nerfed enough because it is still very good. I made a video on the shotgun, and a lot of you guys were asking for the class setup and tuning and more in-depth, so here is that for you right here. The Bryson 800 shotgun is unbelievable, just like the new one they added, and here's the class setup. We have got the stockless pistol grip, the 7MW laser. Now, the laser I'm actually running on the shotgun because with how close range you play, I'm gonna be honest, I could care less if they see my laser with the shotgun, because if they peek me because they see me, they're gonna die. So, you know, if anything, them seeing the laser just makes my life easier because they're gonna come to me instead of me peeking a corner and them unknowing me hit me from a long angle. So 7W laser I still use on the shotgun. Now we've got the rifle barrel, we've got the Bryson choke as well, and then the tactical pump. Tuning for the pump right here, the laser, the barrel, and finally the muzzle. Now, the second and final shotgun on this list, this is definitely not what I would consider a class you want to use if you're going to try hard. This is the class you want to use if you want to just have a good time. I made a video on it. Honestly, probably the most fun I've had recording an MW2 video in a long time was using this class. So I felt like it needed to be in this video because you got to try it. Is it strong? Is it a really good class? No. Is it extremely fun and entertaining to use and will guarantee you some hilarious reaction and pissed off enemies? Yes, it will. This is the not a shotgun, aka the MX Guardian Assault Rifle class setup, aka the MX Guardian with explosive slugs, the Long Haul 50 muzzle, the HYP LM barrel, the 7MW laser, and the Cronin Mini Pro optic. Now, this is the one exception for the laser because you do ADS down with this weapon, but you really need the aiming stability off the laser for this class because this gun has a lot of recoil, like a lot, but that's also part of the hilariousness of this class. Like I said, this is not a sweaty tryhard class. This is a, I want to have a good time. I don't care about my score line. I just want to piss some people off and get some hilariously long range kills with a full auto shotgun. That's what this class is for. Now, as far as the tuning goes, we've got the Cronin Mini Pro right here. Got the 12 gauge, the laser, the barrel, and finally the muzzle. Back to the sweat, we have my favorite assault rifle in the game, the ISO Hemlock, aka the ACR. Class setup right here, we got the Commando foregrip, the Schlager laser, Cronin Mini Pro optic, Mace 600 stock, and the Phantom grip. Tuning for the grip right here, tuning for the underbarrel, tuning for the laser, tuning for the optic, and finally tuning for the stock. Back to the land of CDL tryhard, we have the TAC 56. This weapon, can we all stop using this weapon? Like, I almost didn't want to include it in this video because this weapon is so overused that it's actually infuriating whenever I die to it at this point. So please swap out your TAC 56 class for my M4 or my AK-7 that I'm about to show you, or the ISO Hemlock, or something different, please, because this gun is so overused, it's unbelievable. But if you must use it, here's my class. We got the 17.5-inch Tundra barrel. We've got the Flash Hider muzzle, Commando foregrip, Demo clean shot grip, and then the TV X-Line Pro stock. Tuning for the stock right here. Tuning for the grip, the underbarrel, the muzzle, and finally the barrel. The final class on our list, we still have the best weapon in this game. Despite how many people use the TAC and the Vaznev and all these other weapons, the 70 still reigns supreme, and in my opinion is still the #1 gun in Modern Warfare 2. If I need to win a match, if I need to sweat it out, I'm not pulling out a TAC, I'm not pulling out an ISO, I'm not pulling out a Vaznev, I'm pulling out a 70 because this weapon is great close range and great long range, and it will shit on your Vaznev and TAC 56s. And people don't use it anymore, which is kind of a good thing, but at the same time, I'd like to see it mixed in again, simply because I see the TAC 56 way too much, but 70 for you is superior. This weapon's amazing. Now, class setup, we've got the Schlager laser, we got the Marquis R7 stock, True Tac grip, the high velocity ammo, and the Phase 3 grip. Tuning for the grip right here, tuning for the ammo, tuning for the laser, tuning for the stock, and finally tuning for the rear grip. As far as kill streaks in Search and Destroy, you guys know I like to rush, like to get high kills, so that's what I play around. In my opinion, if I'm being real, every kill streak in this game sucks. I mean, like, there's not a single one that's really good except for the last couple, so that's what we run. We got the UAV to start us off because you can never go wrong with a UAV. It's honestly the best kill streak in this game. But then you go down the end of the line and we've got the Chopper Gunner. You know, I love the Chopper Gunner. You can control it. It has rockets. If you get it in an SnD match, it is a guaranteed 4-kill round, automatic win. Half the time the whole lobby leaves when you call it in. It's a guaranteed win when you have a Chopper Gunner and you get it. Then we ended off with the advanced UAV because if you are able to get the 12 kills in a row, it is a guaranteed win for you and your team if you pop that advanced UAV because nothing can hide you from it and you can get automatic pre-fires on all the little campers and the riot shields sitting in corners. All right, moving on to my settings. I'm just gonna flip through all of my settings, my graphics, everything. For those of you that play KBM, I run 800 DPI on my mouse, for anybody wondering. But I'm just gonna flip through all of my settings. I'm a huge believer that what works for me may not work for you, especially in the settings department. I think preference is everything, but for those of you that wanna see what my settings are, just for like a base or something to go off of, I will showcase them for you right now. I'm gonna go through all of my keybinds for keyboard and mouse, all of my graphics, my audio settings, my FOV, along with my controller settings when I do occasionally run controller on this game. So I'm just gonna mute my mic and flip through it. So screenshot what you want and look over what you want. Everybody's searching for a different thing when they ask for this. So yeah, I'm just gonna go through it. All right, squad, that is it for the updated classes and settings video. I hope you found the video helpful. Hope you enjoyed it. Once again, I'll do another updated one once season 5 comes out. But for everybody asking in the comments, here you go. I hope the video helped. Thank you for watching. I will see you on the next one. Is Bazigger.